Have you ever noticed that when you stop reacting, certain people around you start to panic? It's because toxic people don't fear your anger. They fear your silence. Silence is unpredictable. It gives them nothing to read, nothing to twist, and no fuel to feed on. Toxic people crave chaos because chaos gives them control. But when you become silent, when you stop feeding their ego with emotion, they lose their power. You don't have to fight toxic people to win. You just have to become unreadable. Here are 7 silent behaviors that make toxic people fear you, even when you say nothing. 1. You observe everything but react to nothing. Toxic people are masters of provocation. They thrive on reactions, your anger, your frustration, your need to defend yourself. But when you become calm, when you choose to watch instead of react, their entire game collapses. They can't manipulate what doesn't move. They can't control what doesn't respond. When you stay silent and simply observe, they start to feel something they rarely feel: guilt. Your calm presence becomes a mirror, forcing them to face themselves. And that quiet discomfort, that's their punishment. In a world where everyone reacts, your silence becomes power. 2. You don't argue, you withdraw your energy. Toxic people are addicted to arguments. They use conflict as a way to dominate, to make you question yourself, to pull you into their chaos. But when you refuse to engage, when you simply walk away or respond with calm detachment, you take back your energy. At first, they'll mock you for being cold or distant. But soon they'll panic, because now they're fighting alone. You win not by proving them wrong, but by refusing to play their game. Detachment is your weapon, and silence is your shield. 3. You choose distance over drama. Distance is clarity. When you step back, you start to see who people truly are. Toxic people can only manipulate what they can reach. So the moment you pull away, emotionally, mentally, and even physically, they lose their grip. They'll try to pull you back with guilt, with pity, with sudden affection. But you've learned the truth. You can't heal in the same environment that hurt you. Distance confuses toxic people because they feed on access. Take that access away and they starve. You become powerful the moment you stop chasing closure and start protecting your peace. 4. You stay kind even when they deserve coldness. This one is rare, because when someone mistreats us, the instinct is to retaliate. But true strength is when you can remain kind, not for them but for your own peace. They expect you to explode. They expect you to lose control, but your calmness exposes their instability. Kindness under control is not weakness, it's mastery. It's the mark of someone who no longer allows others to dictate their emotions. When you respond with grace instead of anger, they're disarmed. Because now, you've taken away the one thing they rely on, your reaction. 5. You let karma handle the justice. When someone hurts you deeply, the urge for revenge is strong. But revenge only keeps you tied to their energy. Toxic people want to see you obsessed, chasing, proving, defending. That's how they stay in your story. But when you let go, when you say, life will handle it, you reclaim your time, your peace, and your soul. Karma has perfect timing. People always meet the consequences of their actions, just not always when you're watching. You don't need to expose them. They expose themselves through the chaos they create. So stay silent. Watch life teach them what words never could. 6. You value peace more than people-pleasing. One of the greatest shifts in your life happens when you stop trying to make everyone happy. Toxic people thrive when you seek their approval. Because control only works when you crave acceptance. But when you choose peace, when you stop chasing validation, they lose every bit of power they had. They'll call you selfish. They'll say you've changed, and you've simply learned that protecting your peace isn't selfish, it's sacred. The moment you stop explaining yourself is the moment you become free. 7. You let them wonder what changed. This is the final silent move, the one that drives them insane. You stop defending yourself. You stop chasing closure. You stop explaining your silence. You simply disappear from the chaos. And now you've become a mystery they can't read, can't predict, can't control. They start to replay every moment, every word, trying to figure out what went wrong. But the truth is, you outgrew their drama. You elevated to peace and they stayed behind in noise. Remember, toxic people don't fear being exposed. They fear being ignored. Silence isn't weakness. It's wisdom. It's the realization that your energy is too valuable to waste on people who thrive on confusion. So stay calm, stay private, stay unpredictable. And when you choose silence, you don't just protect your peace. You destroy their illusion of power. If this spoke to your soul, drop a comment with your favorite line. And subscribe to Stoic Path, where silence becomes strength and peace becomes your superpower.